Hi guys, welcome back to another video. I'm Mikey. Today we're going to be looking at whether you can build a SaaS landing page in just 10 minutes using AI. So for this video we're going to be using AI building tools Lovable, and we're also going to be using Bolt. And we're going to see which of these creates a SaaS landing page you can use, which of them is better for creating landing pages, and whether you can actually create a landing page with AI in 10 minutes. So for our inspiration, we're going to use some inspiration for this FTL website. I like the colors and the styling. And what I've done is I've taken a screenshot and I've said create a SaaS landing page, take inspiration from this, and use this for the headings and body text. By the way, this website, SaaSpo, is a really good website for finding different websites to take inspiration from. If you go to the homepage, you can see there are a lot of websites you can take inspiration from, which is really useful if you're building websites or apps, or you want to take inspiration from the styles and the colors. So I've pasted that into Gemini and I've got this prompt. I'm going to change the name, but as you can see, this prompt: dark mode, cosmic gradient, glowing edges, headings and body Satoshi. You've got the colors, the structure and the layout, and the final notes as well. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to change the name. I'm going to change the name to something else. Think of a cool name. Okay, so change the name. I'm just going to use this. I'm going to copy this, paste it into Bolt and Lovable, and we're going to see what it comes out with. I'm going to copy this, go to Lovable, and make sure I actually copy the text. But we can use this image as a reference image. And go here, copy the text, and let's actually just copy this and paste it to Bolt as well. So I'm going to enter this in both Bolt and Lovable. I'm going to see what they create. So they've both finished building. Got Bolt here and Lovable here, and to be honest, they're both terrible. So we're going to have to go back and fine tune the prompts. They also both didn't listen to the fonts I wanted to use, still using generic system UI, which is annoying. And because they both have integrated AI agents, they just default to creating their own images sometimes, just like Lovable's doing here. It's creating its own AI images and it just doesn't look nice. And I don't really like this background pattern. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back to Gemini and say, make sure you include all relevant sections, e.g. features, comparisons, and we're going to say pricing, testimonials, FAQ, etc. Let's put footer as well. And we're just going to keep this as a guide for the sections, but we're actually going to go back into here and we're going to copy this prompt, or copy this image rather, and we're going to paste it in Gemini and say, describe this hero section with detail, explain the colors, the layout, and the look and feel. So what I want to do, I want to extract this down of this hero section and just build the hero section first before we continue with the rest of the website. Right. So it's extracting all the information of the hero, and I'm going to say turn this into a prompt to create a hero section for Aetherflow. Also include Satoshi font for all fonts. And then I'm breaking this hero section down like this, and this should be easier for the AI to be able to manage. So we're just going to start again, go back to dashboard, and go in here. I'm going to put actually take inspiration from FTL. So we're going to copy this link, and paste it. I'm also going to copy this image as well. I'm going to paste it in here. And we're going to do the same for Bolt as well. Just go back home. And we're going to enter. And enter here Lovable. And hopefully they build something that's more online with what we're looking for in the hero section. And then we can base the rest of the website off the hero section's existing styling. And Bolt's created something that's a little bit better than it created before. However, it's still not used Satoshi for the heading or headline. And yeah, I'm not a big fan of these buttons, but it's something we can work with. Lovable's done something here. We've got the Satoshi font we asked for, and we've got the buttons, but we need to make sure that this text is below the buttons as well. So there's a few little tweaks we need to do. I also want to change the background color to the gray, similar to what we have in here as well. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to say, make sure the trusted by text isn't overlapping the CTA buttons. So this text here, we need to make sure it's pushed down. Push this text down and the logos down a bit. And say change the background color to, I'm going to paste it here. And let's see if we want any more changes. I actually want to change the button radius, so I'm going to say, I'm going to look at this actually and try and get an idea of the button radius. I'm going to say it's about 20 pixels maybe. Make the button radius 20 pixels. Just going to copy this so I can give it to Bolt as well. In Bolt, and hopefully refresh the page, it should load. And also, it's missing Satoshi here. Make sure the fonts are Satoshi. Make sure the Satoshi font is imported properly and visible on the website. And this should fix it, hopefully. Just deleted this text that's below here, and if you go to Bolt, you can see it's actually implemented the fonts now. So what we can do from here, we can implement the rest of the landing page, and I've also already generated the layout of the sections in Gemini. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go back up and copy this. I'm just going to copy everything apart from the hero section and the styling. Okay, and now we have the sections here. So we've already got the logo section as well. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to copy all this, and I'm going to go to Lovable. I'm going to say generate the rest of the landing page using the same styling as the hero. This makes it a lot easier. We've already got existing styling that we're happy and comfortable with. We can now translate that to the rest of the website or landing page. I'm going to paste the section, and I'm going to copy this and give it to Bolt as well. and then hopefully it creates a cohesive looking landing page that we can add final tweaks using custom component libraries such as 21st Dev to just give it a little bit of flavor and make it pop a little more. Okay, so they finished. So this is Bolt's landing page. Looks good. Just a couple of tweaks to be made, but it hasn't made the footer, which is annoying, but it looks, for the most part, looks good, especially if you're just starting out in your business or your SaaS. And then Lovable looks a little bit similar. We've got this. Again, a couple of tweaks that need to be made. But I think this looks a little bit more polished than the Bolt version. But again, still a couple of tweaks. So what we can do is, first of all, we can make this look more professional. So we can click on this. We can delete this. And then we can go to 21st Dev. And we can look for logos on here. Or maybe call something else here. Clients. And we can choose something like this. And we can open component. And we can choose Lovable and then copy this. I'm going to use our existing styling that we have in our website already. So I'm going to copy the prompts and then go to Lovable and say, underneath the heroes section, add this logo section using our existing styling. And then I'm going to paste it. Let me just add logo section component at the top. Logo section components. I'm going to paste this. And we can do the same for Bolt. So we just need to change this to Bolt. Just go on Bolt and copy prompts. And I'll do the same for Bolt as well. And they've both finished. This is Bolt's landing page. It's integrated the logo section, but it still kept these generic logos. I did actually ask it to remove this, but it's fine. You can change this manually with the logos you want to put. And the rest of the site, as we've already seen. The only thing I'll change, I'll probably put this section, the pricing section, below the testimonials. And then add the footer as well. And then Lovable, so Lovable's produced. We've got this, and it's integrated this nice logo section underneath. And we've got the features, the pricing, and all of this. So comparing the two, they're very, very similar. But I'd say Lovable just edged this in terms of how polished it is. It's a little bit more polished, and it actually did listen to my instructions a lot better than Bolt. For example, Bolt didn't include Satoshi first time or add the footer first time either, and Lovable did. But they're very similar at the end of the day. You can't really go wrong using either of them. They're both extremely similar, and they can both give you the results you want as long as you're patient with prompting and tweaking and styling and using different things like custom libraries like we did with 21st Dev, enhancing your prompt using Gemini, and using references such as images or your favorite website as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a final few tweaks to this. I'm just going to say use Satoshi bold for the headings. I'm going to say put the pricing section below the testimonials. And the final change I want to make is reduce the glow strength of the shadows and put slash reduce shadow spread. By the way guys, I will leave the remix link to this project in the description down below in case you want to remix or see how I made it, or just use it for yourself as well. And this is the final landing page we're going to end on. So we've got this, and then it's reduced the glow effects a bit, which looks a lot cleaner. Made the font bold, and we've put the pricing below the testimonials, which makes more sense. So I'll leave a remix to this in the description below. Honestly, if I was going to continue to iterate and develop this, I would actually take it out of Lovable and move it into something like Cursor, and then continue to build on it there, just so I don't waste all of my Lovable credits. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. That was a quick demonstration of how you can build a basic website for your business, for your company, for your SaaS, your startup in under 10 minutes, or just about 10 minutes, using simple tricks and techniques like enhancing your prompt with Google Gemini or an LLM or ChatGPT, using component libraries like 21st Dev, and finding your favorite inspiration sources from places like SaaSpo or Landbook or A1 Gallery, and then you can also take a screenshot of sections you like and try and implement or create something similar. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.